to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The Salamanca City Central School District acknowledges the homeland of the Andahuayca, the people of the Great Hill, the Seneca people, on whose ancestral and modern-day land Salamanca School District now stands and whose water we enjoy. We stand with all Indigenous peoples in their resolve to remain connected to their land. While we cannot undo what has been done, it is the goal of the Salamanca City Central School District to recognize the history and make improvements that will benefit the next 7 generations of Indigenous students.
Hey, welcome everyone. Kind of feels like a sunny day out there today. So we need do we have any changes?
There are a couple changes, nothing substantive, but we moved the executive session to section 3. We removed a resignation from the personnel section. We added a coaching appointment for Tim Schnoffer for esports. And we added Robert Frazier for track coach. We also attached a couple of the presentations that weren't available. And there was a DECA state conference that had been previously approved, but it was on this week's or this meeting agenda, so we took that off. It's previously addressed.
Right, then with that, I need a motion to approve the agenda.
Motion. Second.
Motion by Carrie, second by Tad. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstained, motion carried. Next, we need a motion to go into the executive session for the purpose of personnel.
Motion.
Motion by Dale,
Second.
second by Brad. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstained, motion carried.
Library.
What was it? I don't know, a long time.
We're going way back.
Going way back, yeah, going way back. You know, so, there are dreams out there, and if you have something that you wanna achieve, don't be afraid to ask how we can help, because that's what we're here for, is to help. Of course, we want our academics to be first, but sometimes student engagement comes in all different forms, so let us know if we can help, because this board is here to try and support, our students and our community and our staff. You know, we're here to try and help everybody. Congratulations to the National Honor Society. I'm sorry that I didn't get to go, but I was on 1099 duty and the deadline just took precedence, so unfortunately I couldn't be there. And congratulations to all the teams, the sports teams, just like my fellow board members mentioned. You know, we're proud of you, whether we win or lose. You know, the fact that you're out there competing and giving it your all is what really matters, and making yourself better. So thank you for everybody that's here tonight. Again, if you need something, don't be afraid to say something. We want you to be able to advocate for what you feel the school would be better for, or if you see a change that you think would help, let us know. And with that, I'll get off my soapbox and I'll turn it over to Dr. Dealer.
Just a quick little note here that thanks to Karen McGarrett, John Haley, and Sandy Brundage, this Friday will be the first, let's see, we'll call it the 2026 inaugural use of the food truck. So that will be at the Ice Pond, so on Friday from 4 to 6 p.m. They will be serving chili and cornbread open to the community. So great work to the three of them, and a thank you as always. But that'll be nice. Anticipated cold day to have some hot chili and cornbread.
No snow cones.
And you know,
Just a question on that. So
Yeah.
what's the cost for the community?
there,
Zero.
the cost is zero.
Ooh.
Being charged to carry John.
Pass it right over here.
Yeah. Awesome.
The only other thing I wanted to just acknowledge, and we've said it a couple times, was the incredible amount of work that went into the planning of yesterday's day, and what I think was a pretty positive outcome. There was a lot of realistic training that, whether our staff uses it in school, well, safety related, we hope not, but those same skills are used outside of school. And I've said over and over again, you know, being aware of the signs and symptoms of cardiac emergencies and knowing what to do is quite literally the difference between life and death. And if we can provide those skills to our staff members, that's outstanding. Our goal is to be able to provide that across the community, and we're slowly working toward that. But it was great to see 60 of our staff members going through the full course, and then everyone getting exposure to basic first aid skills, CPR, Narcan, life back, a lot of the tools that we have here to provide interventions when there's an emergency, but also just the confidence of knowing what to do, both here and at home. So thank you to Ray, Janelle. For that work.
Thank you. All right, we will move on to our consent agenda. So we need a motion to approve the consent agenda.
Motion.
Motion by Dale,
Second.
second by Tracy. Are there any questions? All in favor? Aye. Opposed, abstained, motion carries. Next, under 7A, we have our affiliation agreement with St. Bonaventure University. And that would be for a term of 5 years, January 29th, 2026 to January 29th, 2030. So we need a motion to approve that agreement.
Motion.
Motion by Christian,
Second.
second by Tad. Are there any questions? All in favor? Opposed, abstained, motion carried. Item B is our annual elections, budget vote, voter registration day, petitions and announcements. Our our budget vote and board member election will be Tuesday, May 19th, 2026. So we need a motion to approve the resolution for the dates and times.
Motion.
Motion by Carrie John.
Second.
Second by Dale. Are there any questions? All in favor? Opposed, abstained, motion carried. Item C is our special education extended school year 2026 calendar from July 6th, 2026 through August 14th, 2026. So we need a motion to approve that extended school year.
Motion.
Motion by Tracy,
Second.
second by Carrie. No, second by Brad. Are there any questions? All in favor? Opposed? Abstained? Motion carried. Item D is a quick fill donation in the amount of $10,000. And that is for 10,000 brand new insulated cups and lids. It's a lot of cups. So we need a motion to approve the donation. Motion by Dale,
Second.
second by Tad. Are there any questions? All in favor? Opposed, abstained, motion carried. Yes, please.
I just wanted to extend a thank you to Dr. Dudek, who, but without her, the donation wouldn't have occurred. And sometimes you think 10,000 cups, what are we gonna do with that? Containers and things like that in a school get consumed on a regular basis, and not just for coffee. It's for things, it's for peas, it's for things across the board. So, things like this end up actually reducing our cost to the district. So, thank you, Dr. Dudek.
Thank you. Very nice. Item E, we are declaring surplus, outdated library supplies. So we need a motion to approve, the items being declared surplus.
Motion.
Motion by Brad.
Second.
Second by Dale. Are there any questions?
Yeah,
Okay. Go ahead.
so actually, what is all CA 2412151114? What does all this mean? What are we getting rid of?
A whole series of books. Every couple years they go through and clean out. And when the list was put together, they deleted it from the system. And when I said, hey, we need the titles of these, they said, we can't, we deleted them. So that's why you only have those lists, those numbers. But the books will be set out for the kids to take home if they like.
Are these textbooks? Are they Encyclopedia
regular
Britannica? Or what are
library.
they?
Your books as far as I know.
Just books.
Any other questions? All right, we've got a motion by Brad, second by Dale. All in favor? Opposed?
I'm opposed. I wanted to see names.
Okay. Yes, 6 yes, 1 opposed, any abstentions? Then motion is carried. Item F, we are gonna create a position review, project director, Title 4, 1, 2, 3 of them. Director of Special Education and a cook manager, so we need a motion to approve the creation of those 5 positions.
Motion.
Motion by Dale.
Second.
Second by Tad. Are there any questions? All in favor? Opposed? Abstained? Motion carried. Item 8A is our personnel consent agenda. Which is very lengthy. Item 8B, we need a motion to approve, item 8A.
Motion.
Motion by Tracy,
Second.
second by Tad. Are there any questions? All in favor? Opposed? Abstained? Motion carried. Item C is John Haley's salary adjustment, so we need a motion to approve that adjustment.
Motion.
Motion by Tad. Second by Dale. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? I will abstain. Motion carried. Item D is the budget vote and board member election vote announcement on May 19th. So we need a motion to approve that resolution.
Motion.
Not going to read. Motion by Christian, second by Carrie. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Abstained? Motion carried. Item, do we want to introduce anybody?
I
Sorry.
think we do.
Jeez,
Mrs. Brown.
running around here like a mad dog.
Make notes and everything. I'm pleased to introduce Cody Kennedy. He is being recommended for board approval for the position of technology support specialist. Kobe started working in the tech office as an intern during his study halls. 10th grade? Somewhere in there. He's hung out with us for quite a while now. And it's been 4 or 5 years anyway, and he has demonstrated such strong work ethic, a remarkable ability to learn things very quickly, and has had a consistent dedication to the building of his capacity in technology. He's proven to be an essential asset to our office, and we are pleased to welcome him in a full-time position within our office, recognizing his value and contributions to our team. And his eyebrows.
You have a speech for us?
I do want to, yeah, he's
Very
working,
thankful for much. You can give me the opportunity, you know, work and all that stuff.
he's working on your associate's degree right now, right, online, and when I say he's invaluable, he is. When we were talking about creating, because we had someone leave and there was an open space in our office for a while, and the discussion just kept coming up. We need Kobe to stay because he does great work. He's engaging, and I should probably stop talking, but he engages with the people that walk through the door. We just started a policy in our office where kids aren't allowed to walk in and just like grunt at us. So we developed a board. So when you walk in, where we point to the board, and it's all prompts. Hello, IT office. My name is such and such. I am in need of, and the prompts are all there, and we go through this thing with kids walking in, because they just walk in and they're like, I don't have my computer. We don't know your name, like it just, and you embraced that a little hard on the first few days, but the kids really started coming in and really engaging with us more, and I think that he's a big part of that. He's a big part of greeting them and, you know, getting kids to do what needs to be done to keep them on track tech-wise, so.
Congratulations.
Yes.
So our kids aren't running at you.
No, they don't run at me anyway. They just wouldn't come in with complete sentences, you know, and that's important to me when you're, yeah, anyway, when you're asking for help, you should.
Yes.
Anyway.
Good job.
Anyone else?
Mrs. McGarrett.
Yeah, I would like to comment on John, and he'll yell at me tomorrow for doing it, but that's too bad. When we hired John, it was to work from, the school period. From September to June, and then over the summer, project things for next year and all that good kind of stuff. We've thrown a food truck at him, we've thrown student staff members at him, we've thrown, hey, coming up in a couple years, we're gonna have an early childhood learning center that you need to feed as well. So now you have to learn a completely different set of rules. Hey, we're not gonna serve the crappy lunch stuff anymore that we used to get from whomever. We're gonna have you run the full-fledged kitchen over the summer. Oh, hey, we're not just gonna do lunch, we're gonna do both lunch and breakfast now. So we've thrown a ton of stuff at him, and he's like, okay. He's just been amazing. Kids love him. He talks to the student council every month and gets, what's going well, what's not going well, and all that kind of stuff. And I just want to congratulate John on a job well done. Thank you for making the adjustment for him.
Speech. Got a speech? We know how much you love to speak in public.
I'd like to say something real quick. I just wanted to commend John as well, and I think back to a handful of years ago when we were neighbors in our community, we kind of had our kids around the same time, and you've always had that very positive, upbeat attitude, and you're a really great person to be around and a great role model to this district. And I know we're all thankful for your hard work too. So it's been a pleasure to know you as a friend, but also on this side as well. So just thank you to you and all the staff. I just made me think of that. It's like, man, it's crazy how fast the time's gone. You know, my kids are, older now already and, it's just amazing how fast the time goes and, yeah. Wanted to highlight that, so. Thank you.
Awesome.
Spread the positive notes, positive messages.
I did just want to acknowledge that we approved 3 or recognized 3 retirements, Kathy, Frank, and Janet. Frank and Janet will be retiring at the end of the year, and we will be inviting Kathy back for our celebration in June. But Kathy Mahaney will be effective for retirement in about 2 weeks. So we wish her the very best, and when we see her, we'll make sure we convey that in person. But we'll be speaking about all 3 of them and potentially more at our June meeting.
Okay. Anything else? We're good? Recognizing everyone? Okay. Item 9, we have our board information reports. We have our Indigenous Education Committee meeting minutes, our enrollment data, our transportation report, and our upcoming events. Let's see, the 11th, we have our Indigenous Education Committee meeting, 4 o'clock right here. Of course, we have midwinter break from the 16th through the 20th. The 24th is our next Board of Education meeting at 5:30. And then the 27th and the 28th, and March 1st, we have our high school drama club presentation of Sister Act. So make sure we come out and support our theater. And let's see, March 3rd, we have Finance Committee at 5 p.m. And March 10th is our next Board of Education meeting right here.
We're gonna have cake.
Of course.
I mean, March 11th is our Indigenous Education Committee meeting before. My birthday is not listed on here, so I'm a little disappointed in that.
Well, I just asked for cake for you.
That is March 15th, that is a Sunday, but we can celebrate early. We start celebrating March 1st, just 3 months from now. And then March 24th is our next Board of Education meeting after that,
So
so,
we're still gonna have cake.
well,
We'll definitely have to, because Tad's birthday is in 2 days, you just said.
yeah, we can have cake every board meeting, you know?
Are there other board members with birthdays?
Yeah, right here,
No.
2 days.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Oh, 3 days.
Yeah, 3 days, 3 days.
Listen,
Right.
Yeah, they won't have them anymore.
Yeah.
yeah, still 29. Okay,
Do you have a question real quick?
Sure.
On the events, I actually meant to ask this in my message, but I forgot. Do we know, I had somebody ask me when the basketball game is gonna be. I figured I could ask that tomorrow for that, that
Oh,
should we go
April, I
overnight?
think we've landed on April 2nd.
April 2nd?
April 2nd.
Okay, not on
Yes.
April 1st, gotcha.
Correct.
no joke, right?
Yeah, right, no, that's good, because a couple people asking from over on the
There we
nation
go.
side.
All right, then, with that, we, come on. We need a
Nobody
motion,
wants to leave.
motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Motion by Christian, second by Brad, all in favor? Aye. Opposed, name, motion carried. Thank you, everybody, for coming.
Thanks, everybody.
Paper signed, anybody?